I'm not asking questions, man. No. I don't really know the words, but I just heard it. You sounded... Wow, look at your freaking hands.
What was that?
I didn't know what
That was...
First of all, I didn't know what he was doing. I thought he was just trying to show me his dry skin. Which I thought was kind of weird, too.
Are you calling me ashy?
No, you literally
It's racist.
have. It really, every time he tries to bring him.
You walked right into that?
I didn't. No, you literally have dry skin right there.
Back here at Titan Comics.
Yes, we are.
3128 Forest Lane. I'll always put it on the website, or not the website. Well, I will put it on the website at the bottom of the video, and so you guys can come here. And again, like I said, like you were saying last time, I don't know if you remember this. Just to talk about it real quick, like how it's organized. I don't think I've seen that before.
No.
Where it's got like.
Not where you can, like shelving, and then you can actually pull it out.
Yeah.
And they have little tabs.
It's got like the Iron Man.
Yeah.
You know, comics. It's Aquaman, Injustice. So I think that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
And we'll probably buy stuff again before we leave.
I always say I want it.
Did you watch Daredevil?
Not on the Netflix, no.
No. Not on the Netflix.
Well, I was actually, you know what's weird is one of my clients yesterday, his name's Vaughn, and I was cutting his hair, and he actually told me about the Daredevil.
Yeah.
On Netflix. He said he hasn't watched it, and he's an avid comic book person, but he's watched Arrow, and he said he enjoyed Arrow. Well, he did not. He's heard that Gotham is poo berries.
Oh, it's all bad. Gotham, Flash,
Yeah, I don't
Arrow. It's like SB. You know SB.
Yeah. No, I have no idea.
You know that guy.
I have no idea who that is.
His ass was telling me, like, we were arguing we were having a Facebook fight.
Of course. You know what?
About it.
There's so many, like, when you put stuff on there, everyone always seems, and then people get in, like, you get into arguments. Like, you posted something the other day. Hold on. I think, and then someone tried to say something, and you just went off. And I was like, oh, but it might have been that video with that guy that got, like, beat by, like, 12 cops.
Yeah. But I know who you're talking about. It was an older guy.
Okay.
And he was
trying to justify
this is so not
it's
on topic.
Not. It's just what's going on in the world right now, but it's fucked up. Or
it's alright. But the guy was, I think he was the guy who got beat.
Yeah.
I think he was a white guy.
I believe he was. He looked like
I don't
a young,
know.
No, I think and he was younger.
Yeah. So what I was saying, I mean, anybody knows me. I always, try to bring light to minority injustice, as much as I can, the platform that I have, which is like this big. But with that, I was saying it's not just, African Americans, it's everybody.
It's cops in general.
I'm like, what are they doing?
I don't know. I thought it was crazy. Like the one guy, I get the tasing. Totally get that. Oh boy. But you clearly see his arms behind his back.
Yeah.
Like he's out like this. And then he goes like this, and the one guy just comes up.
They went and kicked him in the face?
Yeah. He said he got kicked in the head 14 times.
They went Rodney King on his ass.
Dude, they really did. Then, so there was 3 of them that, started, and then the other ones, every time a new cop came in, they started kicking. I was like, just because the other ones are doing it, it's like, come on.
They all just jumped in,
yeah.
all right.
Yeah, and what's crazy is you hear the deputy or whoever the lead sheriff is, talking about it. He was like, well, the video doesn't really show. I was like, yes, it does.
The captain or the sheriff. He was like, they were dehydrated.
Yes, dehydrated. I was like, that does not excuse. Just because you're dehydrated does not mean you need to go beat someone's ass.
He was dehydrated, so, he clearly wasn't aware of what he was doing because he was thirsty.
Well, yeah, I was like, what the hell?
If you got him some water, he'd be like, oh, no, I'm not supposed to kick this guy.
I know.
I'm not thirsty. No need for the beating.
I know. It was crazy. I just sat there, and he was like, the video doesn't show. I was like,
my dude,
no.
You need to own up to it.
Yeah,
because you're going to get it.
Exactly. Dude, you clearly can see that they started kicking, and every time a new guy came in, they started kicking some more. I was like, what the hell? Yes. You are so full of it right now. You're an ass.
Yeah.
I did actually get really furious.
Yeah. But did you see the guy who got shot in the back?
What? No. Someone got shot in the back?
Really?
No, is it on Facebook?
Really? You didn't see this?
Well,
Hold on.
I don't know. No, I did not see this.
Really?
Yeah.
Officer Michael
God.
Zegers shooting an unarmed black man in the
No.
back in South Carolina. You hadn't really? You had
No,
really?
and you can actually see the video. Did he die?
He got filmed. Yeah, the dude's dead.
He's dead?
Yeah.
What's happening to this cop?
He got charged with murder.
Did he?
Yeah. But on his report, he put there was a struggle. He went for my weapon or something, or my taser.
Okay, so that's what they also said. That's what the sheriff said. He was like, we're not sure if there was a struggle. I was like, you can actually see him with his hands behind his back. I was like, there was no struggle. Yes, in the beginning, but towards the end, when they went and started kicking him, there was no struggle at all. Wait, okay, so they said that he was struggling?
Yeah, the cop in his report put, this isn't accurate, but this is what I recall, was that there was a struggle of some kind for either his taser or his gun. And so, yeah, he said there was a struggle for his taser, and he feared for his life. And so, he said there was a struggle, so he shot him. And then after that, he went back and got the taser and dropped it by him. And then he also put in the report that they performed CPR on the guy. And when you look at the video, none of this happened.
Okay, so question.
Homeboy just straight up lied.
Like, this is what I'm not understanding, is clearly, like, all of these officers are going to say this. They are going to be like, hey...
I mean, that's like, yeah, it's a struggle.
Yeah, but that's what they all say. It's literally, we were talking about this one day. Remember, we're like, every single situation, they literally say the exact same thing. That's not possible for every... Oh, God, is this going to make me sick?
I mean, you're not going to be able to really see, like, anything graphic. Hold on.
Is this guy hiding? Oh, God. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, he is definitely just walking right over. I would be terrified if I was that person videotaping.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I hear him yelling, get your hands behind your back. I'm like, he's dying.
Oh my God.
Hear him?
I don't know what started it though for him to run.
There was a warrant. Either he was there, I was thinking, outstanding warrant for child support or something.
He just walked away. He just handcuffed him and freaking walked away. He's running. He's like jogging back to his car. Or
Right, so the older guy was saying, but we need cops. And I was like, I'm not saying we don't need cops.
yeah,
we need cops. I was just saying it's just kind of funny that all my experiences with them have been negative. I can't recall a single positive experience I've ever had with a police officer. So I was like, why is that?
It's so sad.
We shouldn't be afraid of them.
Well,
That's all.
Well, do you know what's crazy? And I was just thinking about it. Sorry, this is the last thing. That people try to act like cops are blah. This kind of like doctors, like they're people. They they're bad. Like some of them are bad. That is possible that someone is bad in that type of position, and that they are going to basically. They're going to abuse their power, and people are like, no, cops, blah, blah, blah. I was like, no, you have good and bad, and obviously...
But that argument, without saying too much, is usually coming from a specific group of people.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Anyway, sorry. So that's the last thing I just want to say. That made me want to throw up a little bit. That's gross.
But
terrible.
Back to the original point, the Facebook fight, besides that, was with SB.
Okay.
And he was arguing that I think his friend, I don't remember his name, I wouldn't say it anyway, was saying how all these superhero shows are ridiculous. And SB was like, well, they're going to be ridiculous because it's a superhero show. And I'm like, so I was like, why do you have to lower the bar?
Yeah.
And he's like, nobody's ever going to win an Oscar or an Academy Award for, a superhero TV show or a movie. And I was like, Heath Ledger.
Oh, but wait, no, he did do a really good job. I was going to say...
And I don't think it's just because he passed away.
That's what I was... Because some people did say that. Some people did say because he passed away,
yeah.
that's the reason why he...
he
did
anybody
do a great
who saw
job,
the movie
though.
knows how well he did. It was insane. It was really good acting.
Do you want to know what he did for that? That's terrifying. First of all,
I've seen photos of him on set just in makeup. But the whole thing is, if he's filming that day,
yeah,
why is he going to take off the makeup?
Which I agree with you. You
can't get involved in the conversation.
She got excited.
I'll be really angry if I can't use that clip. We can't recreate what we just did.
No.
It's over now. The moment's passed.
Really, Lades? Why do you do things like that? You ruined it.
If you weren't my wife, I would fire you.
I would fire here. You get out.
I would actually, I would let you finish the shoot, and then when you're finished, because I need somebody to film it, then I would fire you.
Then get. Oh, so wait a minute. What were we just talking about? We were talking about TV shows and everything, with like cartoons.
I was just saying, I don't think you have to lower the bar. I don't think the bar should be lowered. And people argue with me about these TV shows, and I'm like, you can't expect me to get hot and bothered all about Gotham or Daredevil when I've seen House of Cards, Game of Thrones, West Wing. Stop. No. Okay, like I've seen. That's all good TV.
Well, Game of Thrones is very like fantastical.
Fantastical, yeah. So like, I don't think. Yes, they probably have a bigger budget. I'm like, all that requires is more talented people.
That's true. Better writers. I think it's the writers. You just got to get a really good group of writers in there and actors.
Yeah.
You can't have some shoddy actors.
Yeah.
Like some people that maybe have been in.
Oh, no. You quit that. I'm not going to be able to do anything with this footage if you keep talking to me. Just take notes and we'll talk about it after. So, Daredevil.
Yeah.
Okay. I wrote something on Facebook and Twitter and Tumblr and everything after the first episode, and I thought it focused too much on the gritty and the grime, and it was really violent and all that. And I think it took away from the story. But episode 2, it got better.
Okay.
And there's like this fight scene in episode 2 that's like 5 minutes long, where there's no cuts, and maybe they did cut and you didn't realize it, but it's a really good fight scene. It was like on some Batman type stuff, where it was just really grimy and gritty. I'm on episode 3 now, so it's.
Is it long?
I think they're an hour.
Okay.
Maybe something like that, or just under an hour.
Okay.
And it's the most violent thing I've ever seen from Marvel.
Okay.
I mean, it's like. It's Netflix. There's like side boob.
Is it a Netflix original series? Yeah, but if you look at Netflix, I mean, they must have a very good group. So their shows are pretty like Orange is the New Black. Like their original series, I mean, for the most part, what I've seen are pretty good.
Yeah.
So I mean, this is good. Then good for them if they can do that. If they can make this.
But I'm curious to see how they marry, because Daredevil. If in some of the shots, the Avengers Tower's in the background.
Okay.
And I'm like, I don't know how you marry those. They already did, but I'm like, the violence and all that. I'm like, it's not.
How are you gonna?
And then Deadpool's supposed to be rated R. But that's not why we're here.
Together.
Okay.
Okay.
Want to start a new one?